No carbs, no muscle. That's right. If you're struggling and suffering on a no carb to low carb diet and you're wondering why you got such low energy, you feel lethargic, your skin is getting saggy and creepy, and your muscles are getting droopy and soft and mushy, almost as if they're disappearing. And even though you may have lost, 7 or 8 pounds when you first started, the weight loss, the fat loss, has not continued, and yet you're getting migraines, you're cranky, you're moody, your stamina is very low. Ladies, gentlemen, your age doesn't matter, but you must be eating some carbohydrates. So today, not only am I going to tell you why you need them, and so you understand what your body is lacking, I'm going to tell you what the best ones are that myself, all of my coaching clients, all of my app members are eating on a daily basis, so that they are fueling their muscles with the proper glycogen fuel that is divinely designed to be the way the body moves itself, has the energy to move, has the energy for your brain to do its thing. Okay, here we go. We got your muscles here. I'm going to show you a quick view just so you get an idea of all the muscles that are in your body. Ladies, gentlemen, we have muscles everywhere, and all these muscles need to be properly fueled so that we can move and live with full capabilities, even in our 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. Okay, here's what I did. You're going to love this. If you want the free Fusion Flex Fitness Nutrition Framework that I'm going to tell you how to get toward the end of this, which includes my list of top carbohydrates that we all should be eating unless you have some kind of weird adversity to one of them or some kind of allergy. And I'm also going to tell you about micronutrients, your basic foundational vitamins, minerals, and a few other special supplements that we should be taking as a foundation to make all this work properly so that you can see the body that you've been striving for. Even if you're in your 60s or 70s, ladies, you could still get rid of the flab and the cellulite, build firmly sculpted muscles to get that skin tightly pulled over the muscles. Guys, you can do this too. All right, here's what I did. I basically typed out what I would be saying to somebody who asked me as a coaching client, and here's what we've got. Listen closely. Many women who come to me, and men, for fitness and body improvement coaching share a common complaint as one of the reasons they are seeking help. They've been following fake guru advice or overnight weight loss influencers and being mostly low to no carbs in their diet. I know why they feel awful and why they look drawn, deflated, and weak and saggy. Can you give me a bullet point summary of the reasons so I can turn it into a script for my next YouTube video that I will most likely title No Carbs, No Muscles? Listen to this. Pay attention. And I'm also going to, if you want the summary link for this so you can have your own copy, post in the comments, links please, as I read this. Low or no carb diets have many women and men feeling flat, weak, and stringy because chronic carb restriction takes energy availability, hormones, performance, and muscle retention. It tanks it, not takes it, tanks it, means it goes down. Framed right, I can position no carbs, no muscles as a call out of extreme dieting, not the carbs themselves, because there are several variations of low to no carb diets. Here's a list you can shape into your script. Listen to this. Chronic low to no carbs equals low energy availability. No surprise. So the body downshifts non-essential functions and starts acting like it's in a famine, not in a fat loss phase. Women's hormones are especially sensitive to low energy and low carbs, leading to issues like irregular or missing periods, low libido, and feeling tired but wired. Think about that. I know that's a common complaint. Very low carb protocols can reduce thyroid hormone output in some women, which means slower metabolism, fatigue, cold intolerance, and stubborn fat loss despite doing everything right, quote unquote. Low carbs often mean chronically elevated stress hormones like cortisol, which encourages muscle breakdown. In other words, this is working against you big time. You're not supposed to be breaking down muscle tissue. We need to be building it. Fatigue, belly fat storage, poor sleep, and feeling anxious and edgy. Sound familiar? With little carbohydrate coming in, the body is more likely to break down muscle tissue for fuel, especially if she or he is under eating calories and overdoing cardio or HIIT classes. Glycogen, stored as carbs inside muscle, pulls water into the muscle cell, which is what we need, giving it that full, round, athletic, firm, smooth skin look. But when glycogen is chronically low, muscles look the opposite way, flat, deflated, saggy. The skin starts to get creepy. Some women see the cellulite. Low muscle glycogen means weak workouts, less strength, fewer high-quality reps, slower progress, if any, maybe even going backwards, more soreness, so training feels harder and the results are worse. Like I say, your fitness is supposed to help you. It's not supposed to hurt you and set you back. Low to no carb dieting often leads to intense cravings and binge and restrict cycles. Sound familiar? So women lose muscle in the restriction phase, you're losing muscle, then gain mostly fat in the rebound phase. Again, totally working against your goals that you want to reach. Extreme carb cutting can worsen mood, mental clarity, making women feel foggy, irritable, unmotivated to train, or even want to prep meals, which sabotages long-term consistency. Same thing goes for the guys. For leaner or already stressed women and men, aggressive carb restriction can be the final straw that pushes them into final burnout, poor recovery, plateaued fat loss of any sort, and constant exhaustion from your muscles being depleted and wasted away into atrophy, then eventually sarcopenia, which you cannot reverse. Atrophy we can reverse. I do it all the time with coaching clients. Moderate carbs, especially around training, support better performance, pump, that feel, recovery, which means more muscle, better shape, ultimately higher calorie burn 24/7 all around the clock. The real problem usually isn't carbs, but ultra-processed carb sources, whereas smart carbs, such as fruit, potatoes, rice, oats, legumes, whole grains, paired with protein, and I'm going to say fat and some fiber, support stable blood sugar and long-term leanness. Now, of course, you got to be doing the right training, so if you would like the free training program that I'm giving away today, Toned at Home, post in the comments, Toned at Home, and then check the description and the first pinned comment where I'll put a full summary of all the links I'm mentioning. How about that? All right, coming up is where you're going to hear the carb list. Here's why you feel awful on no carbs. All right, I just gave you the complete summary, and so hopefully you understand your muscle system is like a big fuel tank. The main fuel is glycogen, which is derived from all the high-quality carbohydrates we're supposed to be eating. If you do not fuel your muscles the way they're supposed to be fueled, ladies and gentlemen, all of these will deflate, sag, get small, get undefined, get mushy, and you will lose all your strength, your stamina, your high moods, your vitality for living. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to put a recipe video here and another video here that will help you with the nutrition part. In the description in the first pinned comment, you're going to see the Toned at Home link for the free training program so that you're training your muscles properly. Ladies and gentlemen, I just finished the training session here on the road. I'm doing some on-location work in Austin, Texas, Lakeway to be exact. Had a great training session. I'm going to do another video on my travel fit training routine during this week while I'm in Lakeway, Austin, Texas. So let me know what you think of this video, if it helped you understand better why your low carbs are hurting you and what you need to do instead to be able to train properly, nourish your whole body. Also, if you want the link to the micros, if you want your link to the micro combination supplement formula, all food based, all food derived, just post in the comments, supplement please. I'll give you the discount link for that. I'm going to give you the Fusion Flex Fitness Nutrition Framework. That link's going to be below, and as well, I'll put the link to the complete summary I just read you and the free Toned at Home program. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and until next time, peace and much love to you.